What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you how to draw Charizard from Pokemon. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of our page with the bottom edge of the brow. Let's leave a gap in the center. We'll start over on the left side. We're going to draw a curve that goes up across the top of the eye, and then we'll bend that out. Let's line up the inside all the way over on the right and do the same thing, going up and then bending that out. Let's curl the inside of the brow. Starting on the left, bend this in and then up. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's add a fold in between, going up and then down. Now I tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. On the outside, we'll step in, draw a half oval, coming all the way down towards the bottom of the eye, and just pull that back up on the inside. Now I draw a half circle along the top of the eye for a highlight. Starting from this point, come all the way down, and just bend that up. Let's go back to the inside corner of the eye, draw a short angle line going up and out. Then we'll follow the curve of the eye, coming down, and just taper that up towards the side of the eye. Let's fill that center area in black. Now let's leave a gap underneath the eyes and draw the side of the muzzle. Start on the left, stepping down, curve this down, and then bend that in. Go all the way over towards the right. Just bring that in towards the same height. Now you want to close off the bottom with a curve, coming down and then back up. Let's add two sharp teeth along either side, coming down and then up. Let's move to the side and round out the cheeks. We start on the left, curve this around. I'm going to bend that in, and we'll bend that back down towards the side of the muzzle. Let's line this up on the right, going out, bending that in, bring this in, and then bend that down. Now I'm going to go back and draw the bottom of the chin. Starting from the inside of the left tooth, bend this down, and back up. Let's move to the center of the head and add a point. Curve this up and then bend that down towards the left. Go back to the center, go up and then down towards the right. And then on either side, we're going to add a curve coming in and then down for the nostrils. Let's move back to the top of the cheeks and round out the side of the head. And bump this out around the eye and bend that in. Now I'm going to leave a gap along the top and round out the top of the head. I'm going to go up and then bring that back down. Now I'm going to place the horns on top of those gaps. On the left side, let's step in, bend this out, and then up. I'm going to round out the top and then bring that down along the side. Now I'm going to pull this back down on the left side of the head, come down and just bend that in. Now I'm going to go back and add a fold across the top of the brow. Starting on the left, bend this up and out. Now with the head in place, let's move down and draw on the side of the body. We start over on the left side, just underneath the tooth, curve the body going out and then down towards the hip. Go underneath the right tooth and do the same thing. Let's curve the body coming back in and then down. And we'll close off the bottom with another curve. Now we're going to add that fold across the top of the body. Starting from the left hip, bend this up just underneath the chin, and bring that back down on the right. Now from the bottom corners of the body, draw a short angled line coming down and out towards the knee, bend this in and then down towards the heel. Now I'm going to round out the bottom of the foot going towards the first claw. Come down, and then that up towards the side. And it'll draw on the top of the first claw. We'll go up, and then bend that back down. Now we're going to stack 2 more claws on either side. From the tip, we'll step up, draw a straight line going out, bend this up, and then tuck that in on top. And we'll do that one more time. Now going back to the hips, we're going to round out the thigh. Let's start from this point. We'll go out, round out the knee, and just bend that back in on top of the first claw. Let's go on top of the last claw, curl the foot going up and in behind the knee. Now I'm going to go back up to the top and draw on the arms. Let's start from the outside of the fang, curl the arm coming down and then out. From the wrist, let's draw on the first finger and go up, come down, and then bend that in. And bend this up and then in towards the hand. Let's layer the second finger in behind. Starting along the side, we're going to go up, come down and hook that in, go up and just tuck that in behind. Now I'm going to add the thumb along the bottom. Starting from the inside of the last finger, come in, bend this out, curve around, and back up towards the wrist. And then from the inside of the thumb, bend the arm coming down and then up behind the body. Now I want to go back and separate the edge of the claws. Let's start with the first finger, going around, separate the second finger, and then the thumb. Now we're going to place the wings in behind the body. Let's start from the top of the arm, bend this up and then out, just underneath the cheeks. Bend the wing going out, and then up towards the top. Let's add that spike across the top of the wing. Just going to round this out and then pull that down. And then from here, it's going to bend the wing coming back in. So go out and pull that in. Sort of aiming towards the hands. Now you want to draw the inside edge of the wing. Starting from the bottom, I'm just going to taper this so it gets thicker as you come back up. Trace the bottom, coming in, and we'll bend that down in behind the arm. Let's add a bone across the center of the wing. Starting from this point, bend this down and in, just on top of that first finger. And we'll connect these 2 points with a curve, going up and then down. Let's go back to the left side, curve the bottom of the wing going up and then down on top of the arms. Now to move back down and bring the tail out from the left side. Let's start on top of the left thigh, curve the tail coming down, and then bend that up. Now I'm going to taper the tail so it gets thicker, coming back in behind the leg. Let's add a trim along the bottom. Let's add a small flame in behind the tail. Starting from the left, curve around, bend that in, and we'll bend that back out. Now from here, curve this in and then down in behind the tail. Let's add one small flame on the outside. And then we'll finish off by sanding our art and adding a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw Charizard from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your request in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.